Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I will be talking about deep cover. Alright, so Deep Cover is the newest movie that released on Amazon Prime like around a week ago, and I have to say I couldn't watch it earlier because of course I was hospitalized, so if I'm not as happy and as bombastic as before, that's due to that. Main video about that 2 days ago, but I watched it and I have to say I have some opinions on it. Of course I do, I'm a reviewer. With that being said, this movie, I thought it got some pretty mixed reviews. I saw some people that thought it was funny, that thought it was nice. I saw some people that thought it was absolutely atrocious. I saw one people that thought it was absolutely amazing. But I have to say, I'm kind of in the middle on it. I don't necessarily say it's bad. Like, I watched half of the movie and then I woke up at the end of it because I'm still very tired from a hospitalization, of course. So I didn't manage to stay awake during the entire thing, only I did not notice I was falling asleep, so I watched around 40 minutes of it, and then I saw the ending, and I was like, is it this short, or did I miss something? And, well, I was continuously liking it, and I was planning on just reviewing it, because I didn't feel like I fell asleep. But something felt wrong about it, so I skipped back and I noticed I missed half the movie, so I saw the ending already, but then I had to go back. So I watched the entire thing that I missed today, and I have to say, whenever my first thoughts were there, when I had the first half and then the ending, and I felt like this is missing something, something's happened, well, there was the feeling of me that, okay, the story was just weird. It went by fast and I skipped through everything and then it was there. But the characters were nice, and that's something that I still felt during the second half of the movie when I watched that. Like, it's still all over the place, and a lot happens that is not necessarily logical to happen, but it did happen. Like, of course, you have Sean Bean's character, so if of course you know some things that are going to happen. Then you have something else and they go places, and then you have character introductions and anyone else gets thrown into the mix, and it's just like this big bombastic feeling of characters where everything is going on and everyone is going on, and then oh yeah, we had that storyline as well, so we skip back to that to then go further with that, and then oh yeah, we also had this one, and that's what ties into that thing at the ending. So it was really confusing near the end, or I just didn't get it. So the story absolutely did not make sense at all in my eyes. Did think the gimmick was quite funny. The gimmick of them being comedy actors thrown into the real world, thrown into this setup story where they have to improv everything on the go. I thought that was pretty funny. I thought that was a good idea to do. And I thought the movie manages to do it pretty well, but mostly due to the fact that Orlando Bloom is incredible in this movie. I've seen a lot of people hating on him during this, and I've seen a lot of people thinking he was quite funny. I am absolutely on the side of loving him in this role. Like, whenever he first started in this film, I was like, okay, something like that. But the way he did the method acting thing was absolutely funny. He delivered the best jokes, he delivered the best things, he delivered the most eccentric things in this, and he did the most unspeakable things because of the improv, but it was so method that it worked for his character, and I was absolutely loving it. There's also this other guy that is very shy and doesn't really do improv that well. He thought he was okay. He didn't really bother me, but he didn't also really just do anything for me. And then, of course, we have Bryce Dallas Howard in this movie, and she was okay as well. There was nothing wrong with her. A little bit too much going on with her character, where they throw her around to do some things. It was just mainly held up by Orlando Bloom, I have to say. So yeah, this one, it was pretty okay, I have to say. So I had fun watching this movie. I had no problems with going back to watch the second half when I realized that I didn't watch half of the movie. So that's a good prop to the movie, but the story and most of the characters don't really make any sense and are kind of boring. It's mostly being held up by Orlando Bloom and the guy playing Fly. I thought he was pretty nice. And even Ian McShane didn't really do it for me. He was a good enough villain, but nothing that memorable, and I will not remember him D-1 day. But when he was on screen, I kind of thought it was, okay, I'll take this. So yeah, I had some decent fun watching this, and I even went back to watch the second half, so it had definitely got my interest. I'm going to give Deep Cover 2.5 stars out of 5. I thought it was decent enough, but it's very skippable if you don't really feel like watching this movie. All right, what did you think? If you have seen it, what did you think of it? And please let me know in the comments down below. All right, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.